All right, welcome everyone to this live podcast. I'm going to pull up the chat right now so I can see and talk to you guys. For when any of you come on live, I'll have the chat. Uh, okay, so I'm going to the stream. Okay, good. Pause it. Okay, on this one because if I pause it on this, it'll help it out. So things I want to talk about the gaming industry. Get a little bit into politics, my opinions on some things that people have said. Also, I want to talk about a few things that I've learned uh, over the past few weeks and explain why I haven't been uploading. So the first thing we're gonna do is why I haven't been uploading. Well, due to the um, large amount of stuff I have to do, such as GED, uh, have work, and then I'm trying to find a band to join, so I'm dedicating most of my time to that. Uh, and also, as you can see, I've been working on some new channel art. Looks freaking sick to me. Uh, I really like it. It took me a pretty good bit to kind of plan that out. It doesn't look perfect. This is that's just like beta, I guess you could say. It's not completely finished. I just wanted to put that on to kind of show you guys an idea of what I'm wanting it to kind of look like. Um, so things I've been learning. Mainly, I've been looking at Styx Hexenhammer. You guys know who that is? He's a YouTuber who dives into uh, things such as the occult, Satanism. The reason why I kind of got low with that because my parents don't let me talk about that stuff. So yeah. Anyways, uh, and as some of you guys know, I'm still trying to find a place of my own. Uh, I don't want to set up a GoFundMe because none of the ones I've set up have worked. Uh, and I don't get paid to do YouTube yet, which really sucks. I would really love to get paid to do YouTube so I can do this full time for you guys. Uh, Not people like, oh, he's just in it for the money. No, I'm not really in it for the money. To be honest with you, I just want this to be my job. You know, something that I would enjoy doing on a day-to-day basis. You know, I could do this like full time. I could do podcasts. I could do gaming videos. I could do live streams. I could do vlogs. I could do, you know, tap into some politics or whatever you guys want me to get into. Um, so also I've watched a lot of atheistic channels. So Jacqueline Glenn is one. I don't watch Onision not as much as I used to. Uh, so I was watching a video on her channel a while back, and apparently the government is trying to illegalize abortion once again. So I posted my thoughts upon Facebook about this. I'm not one who's saying 100 abortion is 100% okay. I mean, if you're a fat, lazy son of a bitch who doesn't want to take care of a kid because you just want to be lazy, you're going to take care of that kid whether you like it or not on my watch. because that's just pure laziness. Now, if it comes to a girl, she's raped and she got pregnant from it, of course, abortion would be, 100%. There would be no argument on that. If she can't, if she can't afford to take care of it, if she is sick, very ill, and the baby would come out drastically deformed or something like that due to the sickness, of course. Let me give another example. If she can't if she can't even have a C-section, my best friend Eugene, his girlfriend, she cannot get pregnant or she will die. The thing is, she has a medical condition, or she can't even have a C-section. Once she gets pregnant, about probably 9 months in, the baby will start pressing against her spine, which is not healthy, might I add. That is not good. So I posted about this on Facebook, and 2 people got really mad at me. Actually, 3 people. My cousin Jeff and some other ones. They said abortion is killing an unborn baby. That's very, very close-minded, if you ask me. I would say it's actually more showing mercy to the child that would have a good life, because some people can't afford to take care of kids right now. I mean, us, we're humans. We fuck up, and that's a way to fix something. That's a problem solver. If you can't take care of a kid, if a woman was raped and she got pregnant from it, if she can't have a kid or she'll die, like our best friend Eugene, his girlfriend, he literally said if she gives birth, she doesn't die while she's getting pregnant. If she gives birth, her spine will split like a fucking banana peel, he put it. It will literally split in half, and she will die on the spot with the baby. The baby could potentially die. And she would die in the process of giving birth, which is very, 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 that's just very morbid. There's going to be a lot of blood. She's going to die. And it will leave Eugene in a very, very bad state of mind. I would just say the only way I wouldn't support someone getting an abortion is you're a fat, lazy motherfucker who just doesn't want to have a kid because you're lazy. And that really would piss me off. A lot of people nowadays don't want to understand that because there's certain things that I would say, yes, it's okay, and certain things that I would say, no, that's absolutely stupid. What the hell are you fucking thinking, I set my standards upon that. Say I was already married. Let's use this like an example. And I don't make much money. And this is reality coming into the example. I don't make much money. My wife gets pregnant. I can't afford to take care of the kid. It'd be too much. Not to mention, I would have to I would have to request another place. Otherwise, my wife would have to sleep on the couch or something like that. We had to get a crib or something, and move it somewhere in the apartment. Not to mention, we wouldn't live in a good part of a town because government housing, is not that good. To even have a baby, And when you're making money like I am, it's absolutely ridiculous when it comes to like that. People nowadays are so close-minded on that. And also another thing I want to tackle is this. I want to tell you this. This person really pissed me off. Um, I was walking to school one day, and I saw this person holding like while I was walking to school, or was it walking back? Walking back from school. I think it was. I think it was walking up. I can't remember. This was, you know, a week a week back. You know, stuff like that. If I keep it in my mind, it's going to continue to piss me off. You know, that's why I kind of put it on the back burner of my mind, so I don't hold that completely. Uh, so there's this person holding up uh, that Jesus will kill gays, and that really pissed me off. And this guy was literally promoting murder. So I went up to them and I said, "Why are you holding up such a hateful sign? That is completely homophobic. It's complete hate speech. Would you please put that sign away?" I tried to be nice to the person, you know? And they responded with hostility, saying, "Shut the fuck up," and stuff like that, "Go the fuck away." And so, what really pissed me off, it really did. And I said, "You know what? People like you are the ones that your Jesus should kill, because people like you are scumbags." Talking like that to people who are born that way, literally, has been scientifically proven that homosexuality is basically okay, because it's by birth. It's because if say a woman has 5 kids, when she first has the first, 5 boys, let's put it like that. When she first has the first boy, it's the the female body recognizes it as a alienated object. I should put it that way. It doesn't recognize it as, it doesn't say it's like, it doesn't recognize it that's supposed to be there. So it tries to destroy it with antibodies. But the more boys a woman has, the closer it is to feminize, like the easier it is to feminize the male fetus, which causes homosexuality. And and I tried to explain to this person this, and they wouldn't listen. And they started yelling at me, threatening me. They said, "If you don't get out of here, I'm going to pull my knife on you." And I said, "Are you threatening me? Because I've got my phone in my pocket and I will call the police." And they said, "No, don't call the police. If you do, you're a pussy." I said, "You know what? You're the pussy for holding up such a sign and telling and not standing up for your claims. You're doing that, and like yours, I'm calling you out, and you're not talking to me. You're just telling me to go away. You're not even saying that if I'm incorrect, you know." This person just didn't want to, didn't want to hear it. And so I pulled out my phone and I called Officer Anderson, which was a good friend and an officer. So I called him and I said, "Hey, can you get over here?" Thankfully, it was near the library, so I could call him on Google Hangouts. That's why I said I called him. I called him on Google Hangouts on my phone. I want to specify that because if I didn't have Wi-Fi, I wouldn't be able to call them. And I called them, and the guy got arrested for hate speech. Now, there's a difference between free speech and hate speech. When it comes to stuff like that, that's unacceptable. Not to mention, another reason why he got arrested is he threatened me with a knife.
threatened to pull a knife out on me, which is I can't remember what that's called. I know it's not harassment. It's not. It won't be. It won't be attempted assault either. More like a threat, a death threat, mainly. Uh, yeah. So, uh, also, I've been getting more into some more books. I've been reading. I used to read like so little. Now I'm like reading a lot. Because school, it gets boring, and there's nothing much to do. So once I finish my work, I'll pull out a book. Also, like I have chips and stuff over here, so I don't get hungry during the live stream. I might have to go over to the next room and get my other bag. So that's another thing I wanted to tackle. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on why I haven't been uploading. There's more reasons too. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I struggle with bipolar depression, which is really hard. Um, and with that comes losing motivation. So I really was just not motivated to do videos that much due to I was worried about work, getting out of school, finding my own place, getting my driver's license, getting my car, and all that, which is very important, might I add. Now, I do have a close friend, and he's going to help me on getting a car. He said he would just buy the car and let me do payments on it, and I can have the car while doing the payments, which is very generous of him, because I can't afford much. Um, I'm gonna be live streaming till probably 3. I don't know. This is more of a podcast, so I can get some stuff off the chest, talk about a few things. Um, I don't know if I tackled this in the last episode, but there's this Christian I work with, and I don't know what's wrong with him. He said that phones are satanic. I'm like, well, do you use phones, don't you? So, guess you're going to hell. I was like, man, me too, because usually he was a pain in the ass. I heard he got fired though recently. It was a bit after Christmas, and the thing with me is I do celebrate Christmas. Just not with the other crap in it. What you guys know what I'm talking about. Uh, I mostly what I did for Christmas is play the Xbox One that I got. Hung out with some friends and family. It's just like just hanging out with friends, family, enjoying my time alone, reading, and I like my time alone. But I don't like to be alone all the time. So I'm looking at the live chat. No messages. Still, I got a low subscriber base, so I really shouldn't be complaining. Also, we hit 31 subscribers, so I want to thank you guys so much for that. This channel is growing. It took a huge spike. Thanks to a friend of mine. And he'll help me out anytime. He promoted my channel in the newspaper. Channel name and everything. So we brought I think it was 25 people. We took like a huge spike. Which is completely insane, for my kind of channel and for views and stuff. I do want to continue to do some religious videos. Mostly on my Instagram. I get a lot of people coming in and cursing me out for just my name alone. It's very annoying and completely stupid. I would say a lot of these people get their accounts taken down. Most don't, but some really do. It's very annoying. Sorry that I'm eating a lot. It's just I'm snacking on while I'm doing this thing. Also, when I eat, it helps me think a lot better, especially spicy foods. That's why I'm eating a bag of Takis. I guess I want to discuss the a little bit on astrology. Astrology has helped me a lot. Oh crap! Sorry, excuse me. I just burped. Oh crap! And it's helped me learn a few things about myself that I need to fix, such as patient, 100%. I can't stand like things taking too long. In my opinion, too long. I mean, a week could be waiting for something for a week could be like too long. Also, want to talk about a few things. I'll be setting up a SoundCloud soon, so I can do like a regular podcast on there, and also upload them on YouTube. Yeah, so that would be cool. Right now, while I'm doing this, I'm checking my emails. So yeah. Like I'm mainly checking it like for people that email me and stuff like that. Okay. Google, Microsoft Store and Google Play, of course. ePrint, I don't need that bull crap. Okay. So I'm going on Facebook right now. Kind of oh, so my astrology reading just came in. So I'm going to read it. Okay. So it says, first of all, let me congratulate you for taking the intuitive or requesting complimentary reading. If you missed my welcome video, you can view it here again here. The reading will be based on information you provided. You should receive notification that your reading is ready within 24 hours. Now, although your reading isn't ready just yet, I can tell you that we are about to enter a very auspicious time. I have a time where the astral energies are extremely potent. These energies help shape the events and experiences of your life. Knowing that they can affect you to be crucial, taking advantage of all opportunities this cosmic shift has to offer. Some people will be affected more than others, but rest assured, blah blah blah. Basically, it's saying that my reading will come in shortly. So yeah. Also, I'm going to be setting up a Twitch, which I'm going to be doing right now. I mean, like right now. So I can, I can do like live streams on Twitch. I'll leave my Twitch in the description once, once I finish it. So like, while I'm doing this, I can kind of, I don't want. Stupid freaking. I hope that didn't pick up on the audio because I don't want to get hit with freaking copyright strikes. I guess right now we'll look up Necronomicon. And look up because I'm actually wanting to get a copy of the Necronomicon. This is a fictional object. I'm wanting to get at least the first edition. History of the Necronomicon, 1938, by H.P. Lovecraft. So that Lovecraft's Necronomicon, that's a film. So right now I'm just looking at, I want to try to find some prices to get. Gosh dang! $500 for a Necronomicon. That's crazy. That's insane. Okay, so I'm gonna do from $1 to $10. Oh, let's go books. Okay, let's do up to $5 because I really want to keep it cheap. So I found one for $4 compared to prices. Dang, thrift books. $3.77, 31 cents tax, and 99 cents shipping. That's really good, to be honest with you. But I'm going to continue to look. Yeah, so I know it had Walmart there. Yeah, it's even cheaper than freaking Walmart. So it's $5.07 with all that. Okay, so I'm gonna do free shipping, of course. Refurbished or used? No. Let's. Okay, so I just brought down some stuff. So okay, I don't want it in the audiobook. I want the physical book. So Walmart would actually be the cheapest, not unless Wandery. Or Wardery, not Wandery. What the fuck? Free delivery with us in 7 to 24 working days. That's a problem because I want to get this thing as fast as possible. So, I'm going to go into Sphinx Hexenhammer's YouTube channel. Styx Hexenhammer, my bad. Because he's got a blog and everything. Hold on, let me see. This actually is very interesting. Regarding the House of Air being taken down. Great anthropology. I'd actually recommend that. There we go. Occult literature. All right, so he refurbishes some books, by the way, and he also does his own works. So I'm looking at his stuff right now. He's got a blog spot like I do. Grimoires, there we go. So I'm actually gonna leave this link in the description because it's got a lot of literature on here. I would definitely recommend it because there's a lot of stuff on here that could be very helpful to some of you guys. Also, you guys aren't familiar with JOS Ministries. We have a lot of stuff in PDFs. I have a lot. I actually have the teachings on astrology. I also have some writings, you know. So right now I'm just going to download some more PDFs while I'm talking to you guys. Oh crap, I forgot. Okay, there it is in that section. Okay, there we go. But yeah, there's also a lot of very good stuff for you know, for those people who are interested in learning about some things regarding what I'm talking about. My favorite, I guess you could say, series would be like, you know, the PDF file series. I wouldn't really call it a series because it's more like teachings, and it's let me get my mind close. Christianity and communism. I'll leave the link to that actually in the description. I highly recommend it. It's very, very, very informative. Also, I've got a lot of the stuff, and also I'll leave the. Actually, no. You know what? I don't think that'll be a good idea. So I'll just make a media fire and put those links in there, like the PDFs and stuff that I have. So let me go ahead and set that up. While I'm doing this, you know, so I can help you guys. Okay, so sign up. Of course, I want to sign up. Free, which is 10 gigabytes. I know I'm doing a lot of stuff while doing these podcasts. I'm actually trying to lengthen up the podcast. I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just talking to you guys while I'm doing this stuff. It's actually pretty fun for me. To be honest with you guys, I can talk to you. I can do a lot more stuff. Okay, so I have a lot. I have a lot of stuff I really want to. Okay, so there's empty, upload, or create files. Okay, so I'm going to upload what I have right now. Okay. In the document section, and I'll continue to add on these. I'm pretty sure it's definitely over 10 gigabytes, which, no, this is I guess not. So, I'm beginning the upload now. Alright, so while this is uploading, I want to talk to you guys. Very important. Always be able to upload. But I will keep you guys updated more than anything. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll leave my other Instagram, the one I'm most active on, in the description and all that jazz. Why is it telling me that I don't have an internet connection on? Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's change the password, yada yada yada, whatever. I know I changed the password. While I'm doing this, I'm just chatting with you guys, like I said. I do really actually want to do gaming videos on this channel, like PC gaming. Make sure this thing is a screen sharing. Is that would suck? Okay, it isn't. Good. Okay, so I'm typing in my password. So I'm checking out. Oh, sweet. On my Instagram, I have 208 followers. Which is pretty good. It's actually a lot more than we have here. So let me message everyone saying that I am live. And just select the ones that I trust, mostly. Okay, so two. The heck? I swear, this computer just acts stupid at times. Alright, so that's... And I'm just in my, like, regular clothing, by the way. Just in a t-shirt, and then, you know, getting comfortable. Also, if you guys know that I love to act creepy in my stuff, you know, like Instagram stories and all that, because I like to do shock value and stuff like that. I'm a big horror person. You know, I love horror stuff. I'm making sure this thing's still up. Okay, good. Good. Okay. So I'm trying to get real comfortable. I'll lay down. I'll talk to you guys, you know. You're just gonna kind of get comfortable. Let's see what time it is. It is 10:05. That's actually pretty good. But also tomorrow I'll probably be uploading a podcast on SoundCloud. Once I finish it, like once I go over to, I'm not going over to Huntsville. I'm going over to Houston, and we're gonna be there for a few hours. We're leaving here at 5:30 in the morning, so I'm trying to stay up till then. I should probably label this part 1, to be honest with you guys, because you know you can live stream up to 8 hours. So I started live streaming at 8, I think, and it's been 2 hours. Huh. Time flies when you're live streaming. That's crazy. So I can only live stream for 6 more hours, which that would be 12. 1, 2. Oh, that'll be 4 o'clock. So then I can get ready and everything. Okay, never mind. So we'll have the perfect amount of time to live stream. That's awesome. I do have a lot of tendencies to kind of stop and think about something and then come back to the live stream. So that's why I stop a lot. My mind's usually all over the place. I mean, I'm coming up with new ideas, new things to do. Thinking about watching a YouTube video or something like that. Well, right now I'm trying to focus on this. And it's kind of hard at times for me. So let me check chat right quick. My live dashboard. So there is no one chatting. So I'm going to kind of put this at a separate window. Uh-oh, we're lagging. Uh-oh. And just minimize that. But, yeah. I've always kind of wanted to do a long live stream. Hopefully once we get big, we can do like charity live streams and all that. This is actually what I would love to do, you know, full time. I'd love to do YouTube full time, upload and live stream for you guys and all that. That'd be awesome. But at the same time, you know, I'd spend a lot of time editing. You know, at the same time, I wouldn't really be able to go out in public much, especially in this town. So that's probably why I would move. uh, it would be doing this full time, and doing this as a job would not only benefit me, but it would benefit a lot of other people. It would benefit me, financially, uh, and kind of mentally, because doing this helps me get some stuff off my chest that's really bothering me. Uh, and it's very healthy for me to do this, I guess you could say. Uh, Later on, I'll probably do some live streamings on me drawing and all that. That'll be actually pretty fun. Uh, I'll be doing Twitch live streams so I can do gaming and all that, and do gaming videos, such as Doom. I do actually play Minecraft a bit. I like to be creative, and I like to do survival. Survival worlds are pretty tough. I never play in easy mode. I always play in hard mode. Survival 99% of the time. Uh, since I got the Xbox One edition, it's amplified worlds, which it makes it harder, especially on hard mode. Also, on my live stream, my old live stream world, I didn't have natural regeneration turned off. But when I do a live stream on this, I'll have natural regeneration turned off. I'll have it on hard mode, amplified worlds. What else should I do? I usually would always do a bonus chest because it give me a good start. So I'm not gonna not do a bonus chest because it would give you tools, food, and all that you need to survive temporarily. Also torches. Okay. Uh, okay, so back to it. I had a message on Instagram. So also the thing I have a problem with on my phones is I can't do Instagram live streams, which really sucks. Not being able to do an Instagram live stream, which most of my followers or most active people are over there. Um, over on Instagram, over 200 people. Which, if those people would look at my bio and come to the YouTube channel, it would actually help the YouTube channel a lot. I could do a custom URL where people could find my channel easier. There's a lot of things. Doing this, a lot would really help. So, things I really want to dive into, I'd probably do tomorrow. The more serious things, like 100% serious, like dead serious stuff, such as politics and all that. Because why the freak not? So right now I'm looking at the chat. Always keep an eye on the chat. Don't worry, guys. Bam. Okay. All right. So I got the chat on the right, and I got the live stream on the left to make sure it's working and it's healthy, which it is, thankfully. And for those of you who are just tuning in, I'm not doing a camera right now. I'm not going to do this live stream. It's going to be more like just a podcast. So back onto how astrology has helped me so far. It's it's gave me some insight onto some more strengths that I have. Some of them are more subconscious. I do them naturally, and then also it's helped me learn about I'm naturally aggressive. I'm not you know your typical uh goody two shoes person. I'm not the goody two shoes. I never have been. I could pull out the goody two shoes card if I need to, but most of the time I'm myself. Such as right now, I'm being myself. Uh, I'm usually more full of energy, but right now it's just I'm kind of tired, but I can't go to sleep otherwise I wouldn't wake up at the certain amount of time. That like the certain time that I'm supposed to get up, and which would pretty much suck because I really want to go to Houston. There's a lot of things going on over there. I have a lot of friends over there in Houston that would actually kind of help me while I'm over there. We're going over to the hospital. My dad has to have another scope done, and they are wanting me to be there, which basically I have no choice in the matter, anyways. So if I didn't go, it would just kick me out, which fucking sucks. I don't really have a choice, which basically goes away from free will and all that. It's just completely stupid. I know. Also, President Trump and some others are really really pushing the boundaries of separation of church and state. I know our school over here in Madisonville still has an unconstitutional dress code. A friend of mine messaged me on Kick the other day that they're still enforcing the dress code. And I'm over at GED. At the same time, that needs to be fixed. It's unconstitutional. It shouldn't be allowed, to for them to do that. And I'm not gonna let them win, no matter what. That is complete bullshit. And I'm not gonna let what they did to me happen to someone else because of their idiotic principles. Also, due to some things that I've researched, uh, they kind of raised an eyebrow, I guess you could kind of say. But I always would look up some evidence against what they were saying, and I don't know why, to be honest. Also, while I was there, I looked up a lot of religious texts. My cousin is Buddhist, so I looked up a few things about Buddhism. Then, of course, Ben, my best friend Ben, he's a Wiccan, so I kind of looked into that too. To kind of get more of, and I guess you could say more enlightened on the subject of Wicca. Kind of so I can understand it a little bit more, because when he first started talking about it, I really didn't get it as much. So I wanted to kind of do some research on it so I can understand it better, understand his beliefs better, so on and so forth. also my cousin Matt, he's the only one that actually fully sticks with me, because the same thing ended up happening to him as it's happened to me on freaking Christmas Day, which is so fucking stupid. It really made me mad to see them actually make my cousin Matt, like, he literally started bursting into tears because of the bullshit they did. They literally disowned him from the family. It pissed me off, one. I spoke up on his part, which really pissed them off. I don't give a shit if it pissed them off or not. I'm defending my cousin, who defended me. And I was actually the one who encouraged him to come out. And this literally just happened last year on Christmas, when he came out as a Buddhist. And it really hurt to see him like that, because Matt was the one who kept me going, He always encouraged me to be different than the rest of the family. They were always, pushing their what they wanted you to do on you, or such this and this would happen, or all that bullshit. So the thing that really pissed me off, one of my cousins, the one I absolutely despise, by the way, they told him that he getting raped by the devil. And I said, you know what? He's not really getting raped by the devil, because you basically are, since you're a homophobic piece of shit. One, you believe that such crap should be allowed in our society. One is from the verse, you should be killed if you don't listen to a fucking priest, which is completely stupid. It's just stupid. Also, another thing is, I can't remember what verse it is, what the book or verse it's from, but it says, if a man lays with another man, he should be put to death, which basically refers to homosexuality, which is completely fucking homophobic. And it pissed me off, too. As some of you guys, some of you probably don't know, but JD was gay until the end, and he was the best friend I could ever ask for. Him and I were the closest of all the friends. He was the closest to me, and I was the closest to him. We were basically like brothers. We were like the unstoppable brothers. You couldn't separate us no matter what. No matter how much shit you talked, or how much gossip you spread, or how many lies you spread, he would not give he would just not give one bit of a fuck, because he would always confront me about it. And he was very, very smart. He could tell if someone's lying. He would know. And some people are good about hiding, when they're lying and stuff. So when it comes to stuff like that, he would confront me about it. And of course, I would confront the person who spread the lie. Like this one chick. Well, I shouldn't say chick. This one bitch said that I talked about JD and said he was a complete piece of trash. He should kill himself and stuff like that, commit suicide. And once JD confronted me about that, I was so mad. I said, "Who the fuck told you that bullshit?" And he could see the anger in my eyes that someone actually said something like that. And he knew right at that moment that they were lying. He told me, I confronted her. The best thing about it, the best thing about it, she got expelled the next week. That's revenge is fucking so sweet at times. You know? Uh, Also, like, I know sometimes this is kind of boring for some viewers, the podcast and all that. I'm mainly just talking about some stuff that I kind of want to talk about, get into, talk to you guys a bit, to get some stuff off my chest. If you guys want to chat, you know, uh, feel free to on the live stream. I'm definitely watching it. Not watching the live stream, but watching the chat, so I could talk to you guys. If you guys want to ask me any questions, if you guys want to, give me some advice or whatever, it says that there are 2 viewers. A couple minutes ago, or a few seconds ago, I said 3 last time I checked. So this stream will end at 3 or 4 a.m. Central Time. It's going to be one hell of a ride, for me. Because I've never streamed that long. I've never done a video that long. And it's crazy. Also, I have the fan going, as you might not hear it in the background, but it's going, and, I have to have the fan on constantly. Also, there's a lot of people who's asked about my condition, where I feel like I'm on fire or something. It's not really on fire, but it feels like someone's taking hot needles and poking me all over the place. And it's mostly around my spine, in my chest, where the heart chakra is. So if I heard High Priestess Maxine correctly, she said that's your strongest chakra in this life. I think that's what she said. I mostly listen to the JOS Ministries on the YouTube, the YouTube channel. I actually have the full playlist downloaded. If anyone wants to make corrections on that, feel free to. I can't remember fully because I watched that this morning and I've listened to other stuff too. So guys, I just did this live streams just to kind of pass time, and also to do a bit, just to get a video out there. Because I haven't been uploading, which is kind of disappointing on my part, because I've been wanting to upload. At the same time, I've lost a lot of motivation to do so. And since I've lost a lot more motivation, that literally contributes to not just doing the videos, my music, my drawings, how much I read, how easily I get bored, how much do I sleep, how long I'm willing to stay at work. Let me think. There's a lot of stuff. I'm literally listing out everything.
But it definitely will affect on how much time I will spend on a certain activity. Definitely. Say like I'm doing this live stream right now. My mind is going all over the place, constantly, and I sort of like it like that because it's ideas coming from every other end, and you know, I want to say every other end because I would say like every second an idea pops into my head. You know, whether it be a video topic, a piece of art, a piece of music, what I should do upon my channel. I mean, our channel, or my blog. How I should improve on my, uh, video editing. It's just like constant. And it's pretty cool for me at least. Uh, because I like doing these live streams a lot, and I like to think of new ideas. I love thinking of new ideas. That's like one thing I'm really big on. I like to be original. But at the same time, when it comes to YouTube, it's very, very hard to be original at one certain thing. And that's a problem I have with YouTube. Also, with the false copyright strikes or people saying that certain things which aren't hate speech would can affect their channels. Also, the abuse of false copyright strikes that go against the fair use and everything. I had a problem with that recently. I did a video on it. And it was just complete bullshit. What they did. Complete bullshit. And like I'm saying, if you guys want to join in the conversation in the live chat, I've got it to the side where I can see you guys. I can chat with you guys. You guys can, like I said, you can ask me questions, whatever. I'm actually going to do a live Q&A once I hit 50 subscribers. So spread the word. On my old channel, on my old channel, I have 133 subscribers. That a channel name. One, because the custom URL is already set. Two, because a lot of families on there, so of course they're gonna call my mother and father about if I post something or change my name, to the channel I have now. On that channel, I've actually ran into some false copyright strikes. I remember, like, I created my own original piece of music from a program called Music Maker Jam, and it pulled up this song. It says my song is copyrighted. Contains copyrighted material. So I played it, what it claimed to be, And it was only 20 seconds. And it sounded exactly the same. 20 seconds. And it fucking really? 20 seconds. And I just replied, fair use, you know? Also, I did a second dispute on that because I own the rights to the music. I created this music. And I said, if you have a problem with that, contact the developers of the app that I made it. Because I've never heard of these songs. I've never ever even thought that they would be copyright. What YouTube is basically turning into is something where topics as religion, politics, and all that are very sensitive. And especially in 2016, so many people got triggered, by just a small little statement. Like you could say, evolution. Like some person would say, "Fuck you, asshole! You piece of shit! Kill yourself!" Stuff like that. You literally just say the word evolution, and the person would get triggered. I remember, I think it was the other day that I was talking about certain things on the street because I'm actually starting to do a little street protest, I guess you could say. I wouldn't call them a street protest because they're not really protesting anything. I would say more like a street teaching. The Christians are on one side and I'm on the other. And I remember this family coming up to me. They had a little boy, and so they were asking me about my side. And they're atheists, just passing through Macedon, saw this stuff happening. And they asked about my beliefs, and I've told them. And you know what? The coolest thing about them was this. You know what? Your beliefs sound a lot more, a lot better than those people over there. Because those people are homophobic, say genocide's okay, basically. They're racist, they're pro-slavery and all this garbage, this trash. And I thank them for it, because not many people you'll encounter in this little town. Also, I'm going to be right back. I have to go get my charger. Apparently my battery's running low. And that's so annoying. Also, I'll get my other bag of chips. So, I'll be right back, guys. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back. Don't worry, guys. Okay, the audio is still picking up. Good. Okay. Now I'm plugging in. So start charging my laptop. I'm gonna charge in my laser. And yes, I'm actually laying down on the bed, getting comfortable and everything. Because when it comes to something like this, I want to be as comfortable as possible. Okay. All right. So, there we go. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah. Also, I want to do some like Omegle trolling videos.
I know that's not very original, but I like to do trolling videos. Uh, especially I would especially love to pull a prank on my buddy Dylan on GTA because he plays that game a lot. So do I. I mean, I can't talk down to him about that because I love that game too. And I've got my new bag of Takis here, so sweet. I know a lot of people actually ask me, uh, like when I'm out there on the street talking about certain things, why I always have like some food next to me, and I always give them kind of I guess they would say a strange reply. These foods help me think. They get the wheels turning in my head, and they also help me focus. Say I could like chew on a piece of gum or something like that. I'd have like a pack of gum with me. So when that piece of gum starts to taste bad, I would spit that piece of gum out and use the next one. Also, where I do my teachings that aren't far from home too. I'm sick of like digging in the bag and it picking up on the, on the mic. I got a bowl here. I just dumped some chips into. I know there's some things, occult things people want me to get into. Also, they want me to talk about my experience as a Satanist, and why I became one. So that's going to be a separate video, definitely, because I want to do one entire video dedicated to that. That would be freaking awesome, you know? I would say that would be awesome. So, oh, I can do the live chat open in a new window. Okay. Oh, okay, so here's the chat. All right, so now I can see the chat, guys. Why does eggy? Why does eggy not taste like chicken? I don't know why eggs don't taste like chicken. Society is fucked up beyond words. You can't do anything without a Christian bragging and claiming your beliefs are false, along with them persecuting you and being all kinds of annoying. That is very true. That is so true. I could not agree with that any more than that. I'm sorry I didn't see the live chat earlier. I thought I had I had it in a separate window. Apparently not. So, yeah, I would definitely agree on that. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely at school. That is like so annoying. Like I said, in my school, like occult literature or satanic text, satanic jewelry, such as a Baphomet ring, embroidered cross, pentagram, would not be allowed. You're not even allowed to draw those things, you know? Which is very unconstitutional. It has to. There's got to be a separation between church and state. There has been. I mean, why isn't every religious group after each other's throats? You know, physically. because there's a separation. There has to be, you know? Uh, I actually want to do later on, um, like I said, charity live streams. What else? I'm probably gonna do some books. Like there's some reviews on some books that I read. Yes, that is very annoying. That is very, very annoying, Logan. About thinking about you saying that, I remember this one person, that was when I was in regular school. They literally got up in my face and called me a baby sacrificing piece of shit. And that pissed me off. Someone so ignorant would call someone, you know, something like that. I mean, I wouldn't blame him because that's a misconception, you know, the biggest misconception of all, I guess you could say. And I explained to them, I tried to explain to them that that's not what we do. That is not even close to what we do. I try to explain it to this person. Along with the bullshit they make you learn about Rome and the rise of Christianity. Well, over at my school, they do not teach that, you know. Clearly, there's certain things that they will teach. There are some religious groups that come to the school. But the thing that's very unconstitutional in the school is on Wednesdays uh, they have Bible study. During lunch, you can go to the Bible study or eat. So I went in there just to see how much. Yes, that's exactly. Yeah, Texas is horrible. That's exactly what I want to. What this is. That's one thing. One reason why I want to move out. Probably more up in the northern states where it's colder. It'll be a better climate for me. You know. Also, now that all this bullshit will be going on. Yes, definitely here in Texas, it's stupidly. I don't want to say stupid. I would say like humongously populated by Christians. I would say. I've probably only met, I would say, about 10 people of other religions, around that number. And most of them, you know, were atheist or Wiccan or Buddhist, as I was saying, my cousin Matt. Um, One thing that kind of concerns me is that um, a good friend of mine, you know, I've known him for years. Like, we grew up on the same street together, we went to school together. Okay. I would die if they had that at my lunchtime. Yeah, it's completely stupid. I contacted some people upon it, and they said that so they need to stop those. Uh, they need to stop those groups from coming in or allow other groups, because I try to form my own for the like the atheists in the school, or where we could talk about certain things that aren't school related, and they wouldn't let us. You know, during lunchtime you can have your own little kind of club, I guess you could say. Uh, I mean, they let someone have a freaking Harry Potter group, but they wouldn't let someone have, a more a non-theistic group, or monotheistic, like or theistic but not Christianity based theistic. And it was just complete bullshit. Uh, Once they started doing that, a lot of people started getting mad. I think there's about 15 of us that actually wanted to do this group and kind of do some little activities around the school, uh, put up some signs and stuff too. Maybe, I don't know. But it was more of a, the group was mainly going to be more of a way for us to come up with some ideas for the community. Uh, Also come up with some ideas for the school, uh, such as the stuff they should teach. But Christianity is above everything to them, even common sense and logic. That is very true. Sadly, that is very true. Uh, that's why I have two people on the back burner. One, two, like both are atheistic groups. Uh, they've helped with the dress code. I think it's been like 5 times now they've contacted the school to say change the dress code. Uh, Last time they contacted them, they said if they don't change it, they're going to sue the school, which is, you know, completely awesome. Because them doing that constantly, they've gotten warning after warning after mail after email and email. You know, I even emailed the superintendent myself upon the matter, and I was told that you know I needed more evidence. Well, I said, what, the First Amendment's my evidence, and I also listed some Supreme Court rulings. They wanted more evidence. I'm like, you know what? Look this stuff up yourself, because this is completely unconstitutional. One, two, it's very. I guess you could say it mostly centers around one religion, basically your dress code, because it's it's basically bashing against the thing that goes against it. I know my best friend bought his girlfriend some Wiccan jewelry, and she loved that jewelry, and she absolutely hated not wearing it. It was so beautiful. Uh, Also, there's one piece of jewelry I designed myself. It was a pentagram with all the elements: spirit, earth, water, air, uh, fire. Uh, it's spirit, earth, water, air, fire. Okay. And I didn't have them like in like regular writing. I actually had the Japanese symbols on each, because I know she loved Japanese culture. So I kind of combined that along with the pentagram that she was Wiccan, the upright one.
and I made it for her because she was a good friend of mine. She was a close friend of Ben. They're just getting engaged, and I wouldn't say close friend, more like his fiance. But they were all of us were very close. The ones who were fighting against this crap system. We all stuck together, and some of us are still in the school and still fighting us. So I'm not just some people have just asked me if I'm fighting this for myself. No, I'm fighting this for the other people that want to do this stuff, also want to read these certain texts, want to start these certain groups, wear this certain type of jewelry. And due to these certain things, it's preventing them from doing that, which is completely stupid, in my opinion. Due to Madisonville being a small town, they get away with a lot of stuff. But that doesn't they get away with a lot of stuff. But that doesn't mean that we're going to let them continue. So they're fucking stupid. It's how you want to represent yourself. It's your decision, not theirs, on what you want to wear. Who the fuck tells you what you can wear, can and cannot wear? Apparently the school, because they have a fucking dress code. The stupidest thing in school, I would say, is you can't wear. Hold on, let me go back to desktop 3 is what. Okay. The stupidest thing I would say on the dress code is you can't wear grills. Those things you wear on your teeth. The stupidest thing is, who fucking wears those anymore? Also, it bans you from using trench coats, which is simply stupid. Who wears trench coats? Also, they say that a chain on a wallet, like the chains that you hook up to a wallet, they say that could be used as a weapon. A fucking pencil could be used as a weapon. A pen could be used as a weapon. A freaking book could be used as a weapon. They're just completely stupid. I would say a person with an IQ of 75 or lower wrote this dress code, which 75 is known as mentally retarded, or Down syndrome or something like that. And when it comes to stuff like this, it really pisses me off. I mean, my school is like so old. They literally would say hugging, like you would give a cousin a hug, PDA, they would write you up for that. Hugging your fucking cousin, even if it really was your cousin, you couldn't hug them. I was like, what the fuck, I can understand kissing now, but hugging a fucking cousin. In my school, if a hole is in your pants bigger than the size of a quarter, they make you change into sweats. The school never watches. Oh my gosh. My school does the same thing. Also, the stupid thing my school does, I'm not sure if it's legal or not, but if you get caught with your phone out, they'll take it up, and they'll give you a warning. But the second time they catch you doing it, sometimes they don't even give you a warning, They'll make you pay $15 to get it back. I got suspended for a week for not giving up my phone. I went to the principal's office. They wanted my phone. I was like, no, you don't pay my bill.
You didn't pay for this phone. Also, this is, I don't think, I bet what you're doing is not legal. And I've done some research on it. Still haven't found anything yet. I'm pretty sure that's not legal, but that's basically a bribe. Yeah, $15 to get the phone back. Yeah, that's enough to pay off someone's fucking phone bill almost. You know, when you make as little money as I do, you know that's a big chunk out of your check. I mean, I'm lucky if I hit $150 on my check. You know. That's one thing that pissed me off about my school. It happened to me about 5 times. I got suspended because of that. Because I wouldn't give them up my device. But there's this one hilarious incident. I was in I think it was math class. I'm not sure. Math or math is either math or reading class. We had a fucking stupid teacher. And that's when I had an iPod Gen 2. Got it from GameStop, and GameStop still sold those. Slow motor's on. I can't finish. Oh, let me turn that off then. Hold on. Let me fix that. Live control room. Let's see. Info and settings. There we go. That's probably it. No. Advanced settings. There we go. I just now turned off slow mode. Alright, so slow mode is now off. The save changes now. Okay, so it's done. It's now slow mode is off. You're welcome. Also, let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, school. I got suspended at least 7 times. 5. No, I was talking about when I was getting an English class with my iPod Gen 2. When GameStop in Huntsville still sold iPods and stuff like that, I traded in like a classic Nintendo DS and got an iPod Gen 2. Not iPod like regular iPod, like iPod Touch. And I got some games and stuff like that, you know, the simple ones like Chinatown Wars, the Mortal Kombat game that used to be on the market, so it's no longer on there anymore. I don't know why. Let's see what else. Don't get me started on PDA. Yeah, that's stupid. PDA is like, you know what? You would never. Exactly. You can't even fucking hold hands. That's stupid. That's completely fucking stupid. I mean, literally, I went to hug my cousin, and I got written up for it. The fuck? And I tried to explain to him that is my cousin. I'm gonna hug my cousin if I fucking want to. And I said, if you do it, you did it, and we're gonna write you up for it. And I said, you know what? That's bullshit. It's family. I don't give a fuck what they say. Who the fuck makes these rules? I don't know. Probably some idiotic motherfucker. But there's one teacher that everyone in the school hates, including other teachers, is the vice principal, Miss Golden. She's like a fucking dictator. I mean, literally, she's like no one likes her. Must be a preacher on 7 strains of LSD. Oh, that's good. No, it's mostly the vice principal, Miss Golden. She is such a fucking bitch. Literally, like I was off school property, like just walking down Bacon Street. Was had to go to a friend's house, and they try to give me a criminal trespass warrant. You know, where I can go on the school grounds for a year. And they did the same thing with my buddy Josh. Him and my buddy Nick were going out to. They're going out to the gym. And you know, the school gym is open to the public. You know, as long as you're doing like you're in you go into something that has to do with the high school. It's free too. So they're looking for the coach, and they couldn't find one. A week later, like they didn't ask them about it or anything. A week later, they get a warrant. You know, saying that they can't come on school grounds besides the GED grounds for a year. And I said, you know what? That's probably Miss Golden, because she would not want to, like, this fucking vice principal would not let you tell your side of the story. It's always one-sided to her, no exceptions. I'm talking about at least 90% of the school hated her. They do so many things that are bullshit and probably illegal. Yes. Mm-hmm. How much you want to bet that fucking paying $15 to get your phone back is illegal too? Not just doing this in our schools. There's a couple other schools doing it too. I got searched like a full body search in 7th grade, and they had no warrant. Yeah, sue the school for that shit. That's illegal. Did they give you probably? Did they give you a reason why they were doing it? Because if they didn't give you a reason, yeah, you can turn that around on them. I remember in school, they did they said I was under suspicious activity. Really? Okay, you can turn that around on them, because that's not a good enough reason to search someone. If you're under suspicion, I mean, that doesn't give them and no evidence either. So yeah, you can turn that around on them. That definitely was illegal. No evidence, and not a good enough reason. Hidden cameras. Did you see the evidence? Was if they wouldn't let you see the evidence, that tells you right there that they're lying. I remember about 5 of us. We started a petition to get Miss Golden fired. We're about 3 signatures away from completing everyone that hated her. We literally had 5 pages of signatures. And she found there literally are no cameras except in the hallways in the school. Then sue them. I'm telling you right now, that is bullshit. They didn't give you a good enough reason. They had no evidence. That can be turned around on them 100%. Also, a teacher just got fired recently, by the way. She was stating that Christianity was a better religion because it helped solve a lot of the world's problems. Also, what'd you get caught with? A pen? There's this one person who used to go to our school. A fucking knife 2 inches long, an empty can of dip, and yes, I had a few pens. Okay, so 2 inches. Really? That's like a freaking. That's smaller than a freaking butter knife. Now that shouldn't have been a problem. Now, also empty can of dip. I wouldn't say that is literally no bigger than your palm. The funniest thing that ever happened in our school. Two inches, yeah. I wouldn't say you could do that much damage. And unless you stab someone in the head, then that would do a pretty good bit of damage, or stab them in the throat. Really, if you know how to use a knife, you can be completely deadly with any size. I mean, I know this person who could take a freaking freaking set of headphones and choke you to death with, and break your neck. I remember in a fight he was in, and he put this guy in the hospital. This isn't a person to be messed around with. This guy was talking shit about the other dude's sister, calling her a hoe and all that. He looked at my drawings and said, "These aren't happy drawings." No, I actually did a lot of horror drawings, such as the Grim Reaper. I did want to do one in Jigsaw. That actually would have probably been my prized one.
I did a ram head, a gothic ram head, as shown on my Instagram. I think it's on there. And that's like my prize drawing right there. That one looks the best. And it was very gothic looking. It used to have an inverted cross, but that's how I started out. I started as inverted, kind of like get that little dent in the forehead that they usually have. So I kind of made it like that. Started inverted cross and connected it, colored it in, then kind of curved the ends out a little bit. And I was suspended for drawing that. And I was making that to put on my dead best friend's grave, on his funeral, I was gonna do like overnight shipping and all, to send it out so they can put it on his grave. And that really, really pissed me off. And I was wearing my cross again, So the last day I was there, they searched my friend Danny, and he looked at. He looked at your clothes and said, "Is this alcohol?" They've got to be high or something. They gotta be smoking somewhere on LSD or something. I don't know what the fuck they're on. At least saw fucking cologne and asked if it's alcohol. Are you fucking kidding me? How low of an IQ do you have to not recognize cologne? Only thing you have to do is smell it or spray it, and you would, I was like, the fuck? And those people gotta be on something. I can just imagine a principal got his door shut and smoking weed. It's like sitting there chilling and smoking weed in his office. The best principal, I would say, was one who would allow marijuana in his school. That'd be fucking hilarious. You know how many people would be high in that school? Not just by smoking, but by contact. And they would literally never tell the time. Every clock would be set at 4:20. Like every clock would be set at 4:20. That'd be a fucking dank school. Fucking, it'll be perfect for memes, that's for sure. Our first principal actually, he got caught sniffing cocaine in his desk. Oh my gosh. What? They are stupid as fuck. Are you smoking weed, young man? Smell it. Shit. We didn't get another one. I bet they're just going up to every person. What? So what is it? Biddy tried to go in his office and smoke it.
freaking went into his office, set the clock for 4:20, then wrapped it up, kind of like a blunt, and he's like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I actually wanted to do some stuff outside. Do some videos on outside later on. Oh, so what school are you in? Logan, what school are you in? They give you ISS for bringing homemade incense. That's actually a religious piece. They got something religious. So they can't. BSD. What's that? Some kind of. Are you on drugs, kid? BISD sounds like a new drug or something. Oh, okay. Ours is MISD. Mist. It sounds like that. Actually sounds more like a thing of weed or something. Let me think. So yeah, there's a lot of bullshit going on in schools apparently. I remember I'll tell you something, guys. Some hilarious stories back when I was still attending regular school. In Madisonville, they still do like SWATs and stuff like that, And starting out, when I first started out in school, they enforced it a lot. Most of the teachers over here are dicks. I've only had about 3 good teachers. Our best coach was our best teacher was Coach Naaman. He was a history teacher, and every day you had the choice of watching a history video, or do something on your phone, like you can text or whatever the hell you want, as long as you have headphones, or kept your phone on mute or something like that. Like you could literally get on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, So the vice principal walked in, and everyone it's like we sense her coming. Like the easiest way for us to know is like my friend Mondo, who'll go, "I feel a disturbance in the force." Like he knows when this going is coming. I don't know how, but he jokes about that. He was like, "I feel a disturbance in the force." I don't know how he does it, but whenever he says that, everyone puts their phones away, and then she walks in, and we're just watching the video. We're all watching the video. We have a kid that just got out of jail, and he cusses all the time. It's like, all right, now that's enough of that junk. There's no need to talk like that. I remember hearing about this story. A kid got thrown in jail for farting. Really? So, I can just imagine him in jail. How did you get in here? I farted. And I got thrown in here. I can just imagine the other inmates' faces. Like, what the fuck? True story. Actually, look it up. There's actually this kid actually went. I don't fucking. Let me look this up. I'll screen share it. Jail for passing gas. Listen. Oh, this is even on the news. This is perfect. And this is in Florida. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up screen share. Screen share. Application window. Okay, there we go. Just check this bullshit out, alright? Let me present to everyone. Alright, let me know if you guys can see it. Let me check chat. Can you see it? Can you see the browser? Or Bardian class? Listen to this. Oh, hold on. Let me Test 1, 2. Okay, we got it. We're back. All right, sweet. What's the matrix effect? I had to switch my mic back. Let me look it up. Matrix. Where's... Oh, I see. It's a chemical analysis. Matrix first one. Simple. Extract of the solution. Activity of the contents most commonly approached. Okay. Okay, now I get it. Oh yeah, and command prompt. Yeah, it's and I can just like do random numbers. It's really easy. Just need a certain code from a notepad, and then you I think I can't remember what you click to start the numbers. So it looks like you try to hack something when you actually generate random numbers. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny because uh my friend he used to like troll people on Omegle, and he's like, I'm hacking you and stuff like that. He had Wireshark going, and then he had like a little CMD and it said hacker console and all that. Did he think that you were hacking? Da, 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 da. Ba, ba. Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Oh man, that was funny. Especially when you have it in the green text. That really gets to them. Well, that's completely insane. And what happened? What happened? So I had to. So I had a can of dip with me in my jacket's left pocket, and Mr. Armstrong got me and brought me to the office. Well, speaking of hacking the school systems, apparently adding a an extension to your browser is hacking the school systems. Like
my friend got expelled because we're using this certain program to do our work, and his browser was running slow. So he downloaded a certain extension for the browser to make it run faster. He got expelled for quote unquote hacking the school. And he brought this to court because he knew exactly what he installed, and the school knew exactly what they uninstalled from the computer. And so he took this to court, and he won, and he was allowed back at school. So apparently, adding an extension to your browser that will make it run faster is hacking the school. Not to mention, none other than Miss Golden is the one who came up with this bullshit lie. Like I said, she's the dictator of the school. So, let me take off my jacket and sit on the chair. First, I was getting searched for dip. I was ready to give a long speech or some bullshit. So, he sat me down and. Damn it, don't leave me on a cliffhanger. I'm still waiting. I really want to hear where this goes. He said you're expelled for using the matrix effect on the CMD. He said, why did I get a 911 call saying that you're split screening one of our computers and hacking the system? What the fuck? How the did you show him what you did? The fuck? Did you have to show him? So he called over the school's tech guy, and I explained everything to him, and he pulled up on his phone and explained to Mr. Armstrong, and he looked it up. He looked so pissed that I did nothing wrong. Then I went back to ISS, like he literally said nothing, and I got up and walked out of the room. Oh my gosh! So he's basically wanting you to get in trouble. Wow. Is it? I want to get some, but I want to get in trouble. It's like that teacher from Amazing World of Gumball. In that certain episode, she was trying to get them in trouble. Oh my gosh! I swear, your principal's like that teacher from Amazing World of Gumball. Oh man, how can I not stand? How I cannot stand that show. Literally, I bring my little cousin over to babysit, except he's always has his neck cocked at an angle. Also, he basically has it curved like a dick. It's like, this is my dick, this is my head. Get it right. Oh my gosh, that'll be fucking hilarious. The cashier sees that, they're like, "Can we swipe that for you, sir?" Oh, you need to pay for that. What, my head? I just imagine him at the grocery store. They'd always have to scan his head. Like I just see him going. He literally has, after he lays down his groceries, he has to lay down on the fucking conveyor belt. He has to scan his head. He has to get off the conveyor belt, then purchase everything. It would say bring with the IQ of, I would say 56, 1 cent. Every time we had to pay an extra penny for having a stupid ass IQ. -17. No, more like -30. No, 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 no. More like -420. -420. Oh, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Yep. $4 years of it. And that's bullshit. I mean, you don't need to know how to write a speech, or give a speech. You know what? The best speech is the short one. Is when a person goes up to him, sees everyone saying "fuck you, fuck you, fuck you," "you're cool," "fuck you," and "fuck you." I'm out of here. And just the speech is just it just ends right there. He goes like sees the police officers lined up, and then like the mayor and all this like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're okay. Fuck you, fuck you. I can just imagine someone actually doing that, especially over here. Uh, I remember when Damien graduated, he asked for all the teachers to line up, all the high school teachers. Uh, but he asked all the teachers to line up, and he literally was like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." Because you saw him as going, it's like, "Fuck you straight in the fucking ground. Fuck you. You're alright. You're alright. You're alright. And fuck you." That was literally how he how his that was actually his graduation. He did that at graduation. All of us were laughing. And the funniest thing, uh, Miss Golden said that he was getting a write up, and he was like, "Bitch, is my graduation. I'm not in your school no more. Try to get me in school suspension in my own house." I don't know what our fucking vice principal teacher's IQ is, but I'm pretty sure it's very low. Diminished by 500 sentences for someone talking during the announcements to meetings. Oh my gosh. God damn. 500 sentences? Shit. It was if it was 500 pages, I was like, you know what? Fuck this school. I'm out of here. Fuck your class. It's bullshit. I will never have to write 500 pages. I'm out. I remember one year, uh, she made us line up on the wall and explain why we didn't do it. Everyone got made up a credible excuse. Did anyone say my dog ate it? It said my dog ate my homework. I would say I was doing my homework outside. I left it unattended. My dog got out of the kennel and
Basically, he chews everything. So he chewed up my homework. It was all slobbery and all that. I'm pretty sure he humped it a bit too. So I didn't touch it. Just imagine the look on the teacher's face, like, your dog fucked your homework too. Just imagine that. I straight up said, I don't want to do. I don't want to do. I don't want to. It's stupid and sorry. Damn. What happened? What happened? What happened? I'd be like, you stupid. Teacher, you stupid. No, I'm not. What's 9 plus 10? 11. What the fuck? I'll be like, bitch, do you not know how to add? You take the 10, you literally just drop down the 9 because you don't need to even add that. And then just drop down that 0. That's 19, bitch. Uh, they couldn't even say that because I wasn't in athletics. When I was in speech, the last day I was there, they managed to write a 50-page essay and wanted it to be finished within 3 days. I just stood up and said, nope, I'm not going to do it because I have a life compared to you. Yeah, I got suspended that day. The same thing happened again. I had a bad excuse and said, at your legs, and said, I'm out of here, and walked out of my bag. The most classic. It's so overused. I would just said that my dog fucked my homework. Really, my dog fucked it, and I wasn't wanting to pick it up because it came all over it. And I ain't touching that shit. Instead of my dog ate my homework, it's my dog fucked my homework and came all over it. I ain't touching that shit. Now back
there's only one good thing that came out of speech. Like you can you could talk about anything you wanted to, as long as it was in legal terms. Like it was legal to talk about. And this time we did it in groups. So some of us got together and we did a thing on Anton LaVey. Because back then, I wasn't, you know, a spiritual, say this. I'm trying. I say this, I gotta keep that shit down. Fucking hiccups. Literally, on my graduation day, I was actually planning on wearing a t-shirt that says fuck you and actually giving the bird. That would have been hilarious. Like literally walking into school and the t-shirt says fuck you. Teacher says to take off that shirt. I would just turn around. I would literally say, read the shirt. It was literally talking about teachers, and she said it was in the back because just starting to try. Yeah, literally. Damn. Our teacher would literally just listen. They would say a goddamn thing to the end of the class, except for at the beginning. To be honest with you, they would like tell us what we had to do, and our speech teacher was pretty cool the first year. He was more the ones where he would say do a topic that you would enjoy. I have screenshots of the PowerPoint over dress code. Our dress code is completely bullshit. Like let me think of another one. Guys cannot have long hair longer than 2 inches. Not 2 inches, 3 inches. Oh, that's from a primitive point. So we can have 10-inch cocks, but not 10-inch hair. Fuck. And he, he actually did set that in a PowerPoint. Like or doing they're actually doing. He was actually doing a PowerPoint. Like you were talking about dress code, so we did one, and we got in so much trouble for that, but it was so worth it. Like literally, he said, "So yes, this dress code is complete bullshit. Like us guys, we're not allowed to wear our hair real long, no longer than 3 inches, but we're allowed to have our dicks more than 3 inches. So like very, like 10 inches or more. That made me. I literally just fell on the ground laughing. Because this was his part of the PowerPoint. Like we had no idea he would pull some of this shit. Both of us were actually on the ground laughing from that. We're all like, you know what? That was just so worth it. I would actually I don't think there's any religions that would actually allow say like long hair if it's part of it. Mostly our school would say you're Amish, of course they would make you shave.
say you're Amish. Oh, you don't have to shave. All right, you're an exception. We've only had like one Amish person in our school, and they never had a shave, like never. Like they started growing like a freaking beard, and I think it was seventh grade they started growing a beard. By the time they were a senior, their beard was almost as long as freaking Professor Dumbledore's. Like it was freaking long. He looked like a fucking hillbilly. No, he looked actually worse than a hillbilly. He looked like freaking Professor Dumbledore if he was a hobo. Like that kind of style, like not straightened out or anything, not or anything like that. It was just fucking hilarious. I remember uh during Halloween, and this was just completely my idea. Uh, that was the only time we could like bring in like something that wasn't uh part of dress code. Like if it was part of your costume, they would say, "Oh, okay, that's okay. This is part of your costume, all right? They'll only allow it like one day a week." So, um, we had we had the idea of one of us dressing up as Anton LaVey. And of course, I didn't get picked because I don't have a goatee. So my other friend got picked, and I was that. What was that other guy that had the Werewolf Society or something like that? She was in an interview. He was in the interview with Zeno LeVay. But I was dressed up as him. Had the suit, the tie, the shirt, the necklace, everything. No, he'll probably be like freaking Gandalf. You shall not pass. No, they'll be more like soccer. That'll be more like soccer. No, that'll be more like football too, I guess. Like he would be like the perfect. He'd be like the perfect person for defense. Like, uh, all he had to have is like he'd have to bend down on the ground, and say, "You shall not pass," and freaking the ground would come up against every single player that tried to get to them. That would have been a fucking badass game, though. I would actually watch that if that actually existed. That'd be fucking awesome. Freaking Gandalf playing football. Imagine that. I would say Dumbledore would play football. He he looks more like a Quidditch, or chess person. With all the shit Gandalf gets into, I would say Gandalf is most likely to play football. It's currently 12:10 a.m. I was in band a long time ago. I got kicked out from. It was so stupid. The the person who ran all of it over at the high school. I was in junior high at the time, in 6th grade. Uh, so I was playing my trumpet, and the valve started to get stuck, you know. So I went to fix the valve and put the oil in it and stuff and fix it up. Started to screw the top back on, and this little piece fell off, and it was like a decorative piece. So I told my band director, and he started to get mad and stuff. It's like, you fucking broke it and stuff like that. And he actually did curse. And he claimed it was a $200 piece. When I looked up the little thing, it could literally be super glued back on. The fuck? It's super glue don't cost no $200, even if it did. I had like $400 in my band account, which the band account we do fundraisers and we would raise money for stuff like in case we need a repair or something, or like we were gonna go on to band field trip, or do a concert in case we needed money. They would distribute it to us, and I had $400 in my band account, and even if super glue cost $200 or $400, I would still have enough, you know. I was like, you fucking dumbass. That I literally showed it to him. I said, this piece can be glued back on. It was just a decorative piece. It had no function. It was only to make the thing look pretty. He would like freak out if you didn't tell him that you were cleaning the valves of your trumpet or something like that. He was just completely stupid and insane. I remember he cursed out a person who played the trombone for messing up on one note. Oh, yeah, you could use freaking Elmer's glue and fix it. Literally, you could just glue it back on. It was just that worthless to the trumpet. Or you didn't even have to glue it back on. It was that worthless. You didn't even freaking need it on there. That was the most fucked up thing about that. And with my trumpet, it was old, so of course the motherfucker's gonna start falling apart. I mean, the band director, it was hers when she was in freaking high school, and she's like 50 something. That trumpet's old as fuck. Of course it's gonna start falling apart. And I took this argument over to the principal, and then I had to take it to the superintendent. Probably. So I went up to the superintendent and told him, and he got on to Mr. Brown. That was actually the band director, Mr. Brown. Stupidest crap ever. I told him that he kicked me out of band for a decorative piece falling off, and for a decorative piece falling off that could be super glued back on. It lied to me about it costing $200, and if it costed $200, I had enough money in my band account. And he cursed at me for it. And the guy literally got transferred to high school mostly. He couldn't do the junior high full time. He had to split it between there and the high school. Also, as punishment for him doing that, the next, I think he's got 2 more years. He has to walk up to the high school with all of the supplies. Like, say he had to bring a tuba, he would have to bring that. He would have to walk, bring that over, which the band hall in the high school wasn't that far from the junior high. He would probably just have to walk across the baseball field. Not really baseball fields, there's softball, and then walk across the track, and then go in the door, and you'll be straight at the band hall. I mean, it was that easy to get there. But he literally had to bring every single instrument back and forth, back and forth. They called the rescue trumpet. It was literally a trumpet that was found in the ground at a farm, and it's an award. It's literally over 100 years old. Damn. Yeah, this trumpet looked like it was like 50 years old. So I also used that to my advantage of the argument. I even showed the superintendent the trumpet because it was mine. I wasn't really renting it. They just gave it to me for me to use. You know, I didn't have to rent it or anything. It was the best thing, you know. So the person who gave me the trumpet came over, and she even got onto Mr. Brown. She said, "You know, this trumpet's 50-something years old. It was literally her grandfather's. You know, it was starting to fall apart, and she had the same piece fall off 10 years before." She said, "Just get super glue." And I got kicked out of band for all this, you know? I don't know why the fuck he was freaking out over something that you just needed to buy a thing of Elmer's glue for. You know? Like, oh no, I don't know how to. Freaking United States doesn't sell Elmer's glue. Oh, I can't run down to the dollar store and get a pack of Elmer's glue. The fuck? You could literally go to the fucking supply closet and get a thing of Elmer's glue. Or super glue. For that matter. So, they took me out of band. Yeah, cheap ass person. They took me out of band, and then they put me in computer class. We had a computer class there, the keyboarding class, and then they put me in art class, which was the best class ever because we had the best teacher. She was actually the nicest teacher of the whole school, like literally. Besides Coach Damon, he was cool too. She let you draw anything in her class, like, and I mean anything, from the darkest shit in your mind to, you know, the most beautiful drawings. From the fucking Mona Lisa to a picture of Charles Manson, you know. She let you draw that in her class. She believed every type of art counts. Every drawing, every sketch, you know, everything. Every color used on a piece of paper
counted. And she was the best art teacher. So I always drew something for someone else. I'd always give my drawings away. You know, if I made it for someone. If I made it for myself, I would keep it. But I love to make drawings for my friends. So I made a little a cross, not an inverted cross, but you know the what is it? Leviathan cross I'm thinking of? I don't think it's the Leviathan. Yeah, it is the Leviathan cross. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, so I made him a Leviathan cross inside flames. The flames even like went in through the like in the loops and everything, you know, you could see it. It was so awesome. And she actually you know, she was atheist, so she was fine with anything drawn. You know, she was really cool. She was like the best art teacher in the whole school, Miss Gadarian. Uh, you know, she would tell you what to draw. You couldn't explore your mind and draw what you wanted, which is basically what art class should be about: exploring your mind, exploring your imagination, uh, drawing what comes to your mind, draw what you're comfortable with, or make what you're comfortable with. Also learning about you know, art back then. You know, like the Mona Lisa. Like, you know, just learning about history of the art, of drawings, of paintings. You know, back then, like before freaking smartphones were a thing. They and or even cameras for that matter. They had to paint. They had to paint. So uh, I've actually came across exactly expressing your feelings and self. That's what she believed art was in any shape or form, whether it be fucking black metal music, rap, to the darkest shit you know you come up with, like a freaking let me think, Count Dracula holding a get decapitated head of Jesus, drinking the blood from it, like the freaking most darkest shit you can come up with, you know. She would say every type of art would express a part of yourself, you know. uh I remember Dylan. He drew freaking awesome stuff, more gothic things. uh he drew a coffin, like you could see inside the coffin. Inside of it, he made kind of like a realistic heart with yeah, to me nothing really is, to be honest, really dark. It's just it's just how you perceive something, like, and it's same thing with curse words. Fuck. I mean, like you say, stuff like that. I mean, it's just a word, you know? It depends how you take it, is what gives it the meaning. Like, my parents can't stand me cursing, you know? Yet, my dad does it all the time. It's like, they can do whatever they want. They can say what they want, but I can't, you know? It's just completely fucked. Thankfully, they're asleep, so they won't be interrupting us in this podcast. That's for fucking sure. Okay. always expression for different forms of perception. Exactly. Did you know that scientists have actually proved if you stub your toe, if you swear like a sailor, it actually helps the pain go away? It's like the meaning of Slipknot and Mushroom Head. I would say more like Slipknot and Marilyn Manson. Because, not like newer version of Marilyn Manson. I mean, like older Marilyn Manson, like went like from Beautiful People to Sweet Dreams. His older stuff, more disturbing stuff. And the Nobodies, that was actually a good one too. But anyways, guys, you know what? I'm going to wrap this up here. Because I'm very tired. I need to get some sleep, I guess. Which, you know, I'm not going to enjoy getting up. Probably just, I'm probably just going to stay home. Uh, may or may not if I can. If I can, then I'll probably do a bigger live stream. I'll do a live stream on Twitch, uh, doing some gaming and stuff like that. Something a little bit better than I'm doing right now. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in to the live podcast, and I will see you guys tomorrow or later on today. It depends on how you perceive something like this. It's 2:27 a.m. and I will see you guys later. Peace.